Avery.
And I am Avery.
All right, fine. I am Mom.
And I am Dad.
And she is silly. I thought today we could revisit making Crumiffins. Now, friends, for those of you at home that don't know, a Crumiffin is a mix between a croissant, which Avery loves, and muffins, which Avery also loves. And the first time we made them, they did not turn out well. Do you remember?
They did go out well. I liked them.
You liked them? Well, they didn't really get flaky like a croissant does, and they didn't really rise that well like our muffins do. So I thought we could remake them. Well, we make our biscuits for our sausage biscuit cups.
And we also make some just plain and like them plain.
You like them plain?
Yeah.
Because they're nice and they're fluffy and you can kind of pull them apart, right?
And I only like the ones that you pull them off at the top like that. Carefully.
You can pull them layer by layer. Those are so good.
And then you eat them. That's what I do. But mostly for my croissant, I just yum yum yum.
We do yum 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 croissant. You're right. But in order to get the biscuits flaky, like what you're talking about, where you can pull them apart, that comes from making sure that our butter is really, really cold. So we have to put it in the freezer. And then instead of melting the butter like we do sometimes or letting it get room temperature, we grate it all into our dough to create like lumps of butter.
It's kind of a little bit like the same thing that we burned up one of our other plates, our new ones.
So you're talking about when we did the soap? You know what? You're absolutely right. When we put the clumps of butter in our flour, when it cooks in the oven, the butter creates steam and it creates these pockets. Good job, Avery. High five.
Ready?
Ow. One of the other things that we do when we're making our biscuits is we actually roll out our dough and then cut it into sections and stack it. That helps us create those layers, and then the steam helps them get all extra fluffy and flaky. Okay, I think we have a new game plan. What do you think? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now our Crumiffin recipe also uses yeast, and we already know how yeast works, right? We can bloom our yeast and it creates gas, and the gas will help it to rise. Yes, we've learned a lot, haven't we?
Mom, let's do our bring that word question.
Oh, that way we can get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're going to make Crumiffins, which is a cross between what?
Croissants.
And? Crumiffins. Muffins? Yes. There are some croissants that you can actually fill and you can put stuff in them. Brains at Work question is, what are these called in Italy? Do you know? Any ideas?
Not any ideas yet.
Okay. No worries. I say that we give you and our friends at home some time to think of their answer. What do you think?
Sure.
So, Avery, we need a good science experiment. And since our recipe calls for yeast, and
I know.
super fun to work with, what do you know?
I've only got one idea.
What is your one idea?
How about we have a recipe of toothpaste?
Toothpaste?
Elephant toothpaste.
Elephant toothpaste?
Yeah.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
I have it in one of my books. It's a science book.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and it's for my science projects.
I say That's a great idea. Let's go ahead, friends, and get to the lab so that we can make some elephant toothpaste. I think the best way to do this might be if we go outside, though.
Sure. I don't want to make a big mess. Like,
I think it's going to make a big mess.
yeah, like,
yes.
blue.
Kablooey sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, friends, let's head to the outdoor lab.
Or the science lab.
The science lab, the outdoor one?
No. Wait.
Yeah, because we don't want to make a big mess and have to clean it up.
Wait, I know
we still have to clean it up, but not in the lab.
Okay, so I know what we can call our lab.
What?
The Science Project Humongous Lab.
The Science Project Humongous Lab.
That gives high fives.
That gives high fives. I think that's a good idea. Let's get started.
Hi friends, we are back with these
safety goggles.
With goggles.
Okay.
So we're going to be making use them yet. And I can tell them. So my mommy's put in some food coloring it.
So what I did was there's hydrogen peroxide and dish soap in here, and then around the edge I put some food coloring. We've got
you put red and yellow
and a little bit of blue. We've got our yeast here.
Yeah, and I spilled it the first time.
That's okay. I want you to hold this. You're going to gently stir. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of warm water.
I'm not going to stir that.
1.
2. Mix them not to do too much.
Okay. 2.
That's good. Don't
more.
fill it all the way. That's good. 3.
Okay, so I want you to gently stir. Yeah?
Can you hold it?
You hold it.
I cannot because I don't preheat that much water.
There.
Oh, I told you I can.
So we don't want any clumps. We want it to be nice and smooth. It's where you have lumps. So when you do it like that, it gets everywhere. So you take your time. Let me see. Okay, are you ready? So this is what we're going to do.
Just one take my
You're going to, listen, you're going to pour this in, and then you're going to take the funnel out. Yeah, so you're going to pour it in really quick, take the funnel out, and then you got to get to, it shouldn't explode. We're going to say it should not explode, but are you ready?
I think it will.
I don't think it's going to explode, but just in case. You ready? And then take the funnel out. Quick, quick, quick! Ah!
I told you it would explode.
You were moving so slow. All the colors didn't come out, did they? I think I'll be able to get some in. Oh, I do see some red, and I see some yellow. I don't see any blue. Our yeast and warm water made everything expand. Yes?
Yes.
Because before, all we had in there was peroxide and dish soap. You're making such a huge mess. All we had was peroxide and dish soap, right? And nothing happened. Actually, the dish soap turned yellow because our dish soap was blue and our peroxide was clear. So when we put our dish soap in, it turned it yellow. And then once we added everything together, it went. Yeah. So this should help our Crumiffins rise. Yes? So are you ready to get into the kitchen and make our Crumiffins?
Yeah. Did we touch? Mom, is this the elephant toothpaste?
That's the elephant toothpaste.
I'm touching it.
Ay, ay, ay. finished making our Crumiffins. And Avery, do you remember the brains at work question? It was, what do the Italians call croissants that are stuffed? Like stuffed with apples, like what we did with our
I've got it.
Crumiffin. What is it?
Bread and sometimes different things you can put in there.
Yeah, but what's the name? They have a name for it. Can you think?
Bread.
Bread. They're called cornetta.
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 Get
My
out
Italian
of
is
here.
my Italian's
Get
really
out
bad.
of here.
My Italian is pretty bad, but it's cornetta.
Let me try it.
Go.
Cornetta.
I think you're Italian. That sounds a lot better. Are you using your Spanish to come up with this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, it's serving you well because that sounded very good. So now there's
You need
one
to
thing.
practice on that.
I know. I will. There's one thing left to do. Not eat fingernails. There's one thing left to do.
These?
No, we're not eating fingernails. That's gross. So the first time we made them, we ate them. They weren't soft.
I like them.
You liked them? They
Even if they
weren't
weren't soft.
fluffy though. So
Even if they weren't fluffy.
ooh,
Look.
there's a good little. Yeah, they seem to be nice and fluffy. What do you think?
Yes.
They did rise. So let's see. Let's pull apart. I don't know how we're gonna get into this.
I know.
Oh, ooh,
I
look at
told
that.
you.
It looks nice and moist on the inside. No. You don't.
What?
You're not gonna get the big one just because it's big. Here, I'm gonna give you this piece right here. No. It's hot.
I like it.
Don't. Oh yeah. She ate the whole thing. Okay, let me taste this piece. Let's see.
I like the bread part here.
You like the darker because it's a little crispier. It's very soft and chewy. Moist on the inside. I got cinnamon sugar down my throat, and it's moist on the inside. I think we did a good job. Did we redeem ourselves?
I'm gonna give it a 151
151 out of what?
of 10,000.
It only got 151 out of 10,000.
And 2. And 31.
You gotta work on your numbering system, kid. All right, friends. Thanks for joining us. We hope you learned something new, and we hope you give these delicious recipes and science experiments a try. Till we see you again. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to
Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with a friend. Loves you too.